up! The crazy's not realizing it! Spam!
Oh!
Oh! What was that? That wasn't honorable! Sorry! Oh, no! This is not what we signed up for! This is an honor and respect!
A one-armed man!
We have a new world champion! But Liam Mingo doesn't care about that! He didn't need the messenger powers!
Disgusting!
He wiped it all off, and he went down and he used a pair of nuts that I think he's in his trunks!
Mother, looking at me, tell me, what do you see? Yes, I lost my mind. Daddy, looking at me, will I ever be free? I crossed the line. All the things you said, running through my head, running through my head, running through my head. All the things you said, running through my head.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Ric Flair, and welcome to the most controversial mayhem of all time. And to catch you up to speed, we have a new World Heavyweight Champion. And after agreeing to do the honorable thing, leave everything at the wayside, everything at ringside, and use honor and respect and fight as two grown men to see who is the best pure athlete on this roster. Liam Mingo did the unthinkable and went to a pair of brass knucks and knocked King Crazy out cold. Did something that no man can do in over 500 days, and that is pin the World Heavyweight Champion. And this crowd is unglued, they're livid, and let's just get to it.
New York. I told you so. You see, you can boo me as much as you want, but at Slamfest, I prove to the world what I have been saying for months. So shut your damn mouths while I conduct my business. So I'm gonna reiterate this for all you foreheads here, all the marks watching at home, and all of the bitter old vets in the back that I've surpassed in every conceivable way. All, get that camera on me, all of your heroes will let you down. It doesn't matter if they get injured or lose a big match and then go away for a while. It all comes down to one simple fact. There's only three certainties in this life: death, taxes, and Liam Mingo. And now that I've finally got what I've been owed since season 1, it's time to talk about what I have in store for the future of pure wrestling.
Oh, things have gotten real interesting. I knew Liam Mingo wasn't going to be able to come down here and openly run his mouth, but this was not the man that I expected to make his way down to the ring. But this has been a man that has been talked about all week, ladies and gentlemen. This man, along with Huey O, absolutely stole the show at Slamfest. Their United States Championship match is arguably being discussed as not just the match of the night at Slamfest, but the overall match of the year so far in Season 3. And it is being on full display. It is being shown on full blast for every single person here tonight as the crowd is hyped. They're forgetting about all the anger and pain that Leo Mingo has brought to them in the last week. But now they are back. The party is on, but I'm not necessarily sure why Amir is still out here. He did technically lose at Slamfest, but he didn't mention the future. And Amir is very much the future of Pro Wrestling Alliance. So let's see what he got to say tonight.
Liam, look, I am sorry for interrupting your entire promo right here. I do apologize. I actually want to take a second and congratulate you. See, I rarely ever get to see you backstage. I don't know where you're at. And I wanted to try to find you after Slamfest to congratulate you. And also say thank you for not having the Rogue Elite hold on to all the belts. So again, thank you a lot. I appreciate you. Now, there was a reason why I did come out here though. See, you had to fight the Rogue Elite. You won the belt against them. And what I was thinking, and I was hoping if you're on board, me and you can take the time, do a few practice runs, kind of, that way you can up my game. And we go over, we take the Rogue Elite down and put them into the SmackDown. How everything goes. You feel what I'm saying? See, look at it. Think of it like this. Starcade, right? Liam and Amir, the Messenger and Amir, versus the Rogue Elite. I think that would be a good point together. Hey, I think that would be great. We could put the Rogue Elite down and put them in the damn place like how they deserve. Plus, not only that, we can try to also bring one of my boys over. He can also help.
Go fuck yourself. Who the hell do you think you are? You think you can just come out here and interrupt my promo, huh? This is my time. This is my moment. Mine. You hear me? You son of a bitch, huh? When it comes down to the Rogue Elite, I got what I was owed. You hear me? Huh? So my problem is not with them. My problem is with guys like you and the rest of the kids who like to play wrestler in the back. But I'll explain all next week, right here on Mayhem. But as of this moment, I have someone's daughter's hotel room key and a bottle of cognac with my name on it. So ta-ta for now.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Amir should have never stuck his nose in this. But Leo Mingo is on a roll, and he's on a rampage. I don't know anyone can absolutely stop. But there he goes, continuing on that rampage. Somebody get security out of here. Get the world champ out of here. God, Jesus, man. This is going to be a long, long few months, ladies and gentlemen.
The career's more at stake when you in your prime. Fuck that paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and that was one of the wildest openings to a show. As you can see, it was not planned. Leo Mingo ran into our production studio earlier today and demanded that this was how the show was going to air. So this is the first Mayhem in the Liam Ingle era, and I really don't know where we're going. But tonight is an action-packed night with a champion versus champion main event that's going to see Huey O'Grady challenging the television champion Gregory Myers in a must-see main event. And I honestly can't wait. But without further ado, I don't think we're waiting. I don't think anyone on the roster is giving me any time this week to really tell you what's going to go on. So tonight, we're going to kick off with Austin Zero. And Austin Zero has been a very interesting case for the last few weeks. We all know Austin Zero hasn't been on the winning path since Pandora's Box, and it's been kind of a decline sort of sense. And last week at Slamfest, we saw him go up against, honestly, one of the brightest young stars we have in all of the Alliance, and that is Kenny Casanova. And Kenny Casanova, after coming up big, we saw a different look inside the face of Austin Zero. And over the course of the weekend, we found out on social media that Austin Zero was going to come down to the ring and address his future here in Pure Wrestling Alliance. So honestly, I don't know what this man is going to say to us tonight. But knowing how these conversations usually go, they're not usually pleasant, they're not usually comfortable. But the one thing that we're going to get out the way right now is we're going to give this man his flowers and acknowledge the year that he had, because just 1 year ago, he was a completely different person. And to completely transform yourself in one whole year is something that I know better men cannot do. So tonight, we don't know what Austin Zero is going to say, but we're not necessarily going to jump to conclusions either. This could be the start of a new beginning.
You know, honestly, I'll just keep it real brief with you guys. I'm not in character. This is just me, just Austin. Lately, I haven't been myself. I've been battling my depression, and I've had a lot of close incidents where I'm just kind of emotionally unstable. So with that being said, I am no longer a part of the active roster, and I will be going to go and recuperate so then I can come back and be here and give it my 100%. My work around here hasn't been very up to my standards, and I'm pretty sure you guys can all see that. So I feel like it's time. I need to go away for a while, and when I come back, I promise you, I will be better than before, and nothing will stop me from achieving any goal that I set here.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Austin Zero is prioritizing himself first, and he might have to take some time away, but there it goes. Jordan Jacobs, a man that's been side by side. They never necessarily seen eye to eye. The mental health is the most important thing. Jesus. You know, I knew Jordan Jacobs changed, and I knew that Jordan Jacobs was going through a rough time, but this, even for me, is low. Even for somebody who's seen some of the worst things in this industry, this is low. Jordan, you are a loser if you go through with this. Jordan, you are better than this. Put the steel chair down, Jordan. So someone needs to get out here. This isn't gonna. Whoa. Mason Brooks is here, and I don't know why he's here. This is a very confusing scenario, but Mason Brooks is here, and I can tell very well Jordan Jacobs is not taking well to another Mason Brooks surprise. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and that was a very, very interesting turn of events. If you know the history between Austin Zero, if you know the history between Jordan Jacobs, that what you just saw there is something that we're going to pay close attention to, because honestly, we know it is far, far from over. But this leads us to a very special moment, because tonight is a night of new beginnings. It is the night after Slamfest, and we have the return of Denzel Dixon, someone who's with the Alliance last year, had to take some time off on account of an injury, but now he is back and he is looking to take his best and first foot forward in the right direction in Season 3, facing off against a talent from UJPW. This right here is a very interesting cross-promotional match for the both of these two men, and if the winner could come out with a whole lot of opportunities. The winner can be skyrocketed to the top of their respective promotion. So this right here is a huge match for both of these men. And this right here for Denzel Dixon should mean the very start of the championship run that he always said he was destined to be on. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I am very excited to get the first matchup started of the night. It has been extreme. There he goes, Ren Matsumaki, and he is ready to go. Ring the bell, and it is on, ladies and gentlemen. And Denzel Dixon coming out of the gate with flurries and a huge ripcord knee strike, knocking Ren right to the ground. And then you see, he's getting to go. He's letting him know, I'm ready to rock. I'm ready. I'm fresh. This is a new Denzel Dixon out here as he stomps away on his opponent, one after the other, stomping mud holes. And you can see he's feeling the excitement. Oh, he comes through, knee strike, dropping the opponent down. And now Ren needs to get out of the way because he is in a world of hurt. This Denzel Dixon looks intense. He looks ready to rock. As he brings his opponent over. Bring him to the outside. What does he do? Oh, the violence. Using the top rope to asphyxiate his opponent, choke his opponent out. And that's the thing. You got to use the ring to your advantage. It's not illegal, and he has till 5. So he has to take his time out. And you can see now, Denzel coming out to the top rope and landing a frog splash onto the outside. Very, very dangerous. I think his ankle hooked the ring apron right there, the hardest part of the ring. Shatter an ankle like that, but Denzel Dixon running off momentum and hype. He's not really feeling anything. But Ren back on the offensive. He has him up. Dropping Denzel Dixon. Face first into the apron, but Denzel Dixon unfazed. I'm telling you, man, when you think about nights like this, when you think about moments like this, it is huge. These are moments that you think of and dream of when you're on the shelf. What it means to come back and get a big, big match. And not only just a big match, but a big victory. And that is what Denzel Dixon is lining up for. As he lands another ripcord knee strike. And I think you might see Denzel Dixon get... and a cutter from Denzel Dixon. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Denzel Dixon makes quick work of his opponent, and now we are seeing the first step completed in a long journey back from Denzel Dixon. So this is the start of a great, great match, the start of a great, great night, and the start of a great return for Denzel Dixon, man. Congratulations. And we're back, folks, and now it's been a hot night, but it's about to get a lot hotter because someone that has been talking very hot, very spicy for the last few weeks finally stepped into the ring, and finally not just stepped into the ring, but backed up every bit of shit that they talk. And that is the man right there, Kenny Casanova. This man right here, he came out hot. And I know loudmouth people, trash talkers, they make certain people uncomfortable. People don't like it. They like to say, sit down and be humble, but there is nothing humble about Kenny Casanova, as you can see, as the bravado and the machismo corpse off the body of Kenny Casanova. He drips charisma. He is Kavorka. Kenny Casanova is everything that he says he is, and he has proved it the last 2 times that he's been inside of a television ring. The last 2 times he's been inside of a Pure Wrestling Alliance locker room. And that's the thing. You gotta walk into the building, you gotta punch the biggest, baddest dude in the face, and that right there is how you get your respect. He basically went ahead and knocked the man straight into realization mode. He has the man looking inside. That is what Kenny Casanova did. And now he's here to finally speak his mind, finally tell us for the first time ever live how he feels about Pure.
Pimps of all ages, baby mamas, baby fathers, and baby grandmothers. What's happening, y'all? Now, wasn't Slam Fest such a motherfucking show? Slam Fest was a motherfucking movie, man. Church, ladies and gentlemen, church. Everybody gather around. I got something important to say. Now, it was a magnificent debut for the Mac himself, Kenny Casanova, at Slam Fest. I had to show that Agent Zero that he can't be no hero and that he need to be on the grill somewhere at somebody's bistro. Cause let's be real for a minute, y'all. This motherfucker sounds like one of my bitches complaining, trying to make up excuses for some shit that he done. Come on, man. You better man up around this bitch. Cause I got a corner for bitches like you, baby. Church. But enough of that. You see, Kenny Casanova is where he needs to be, the place to be, the spotlight around me, you dig? But I want to brighter spotlight, player. I want to rise to the top, player. And what better spotlight than that U.S. championship that Huey O's holding? Or should we call him Huey Ho? That's right, shorty. I'm coming for that United States Championship. And that motherfucker's gonna look great around my waist because I am the leader of the new school, baby. I am the Mac-titious Mac himself, Kenny Casanova, baby. And don't you motherfuckers forget it. Especially the motherfucker that intervened in this whole motherfucking thing that has nothing to do with him, Murphy. Now, I don't know what the Murph Society is, my brother. But it sounds like a bunch of gay niggas having orgies in a dark room. And I think I want to stay away from that type of shit, man. So let me make this thing loud and clear for you, player. Stay in the hole's place, Murph. You and your little paper hole as a slave over there, y'all just go play in the corner with each other. And let the real men handle business. Church.
And there you have it. I told you this shit was hot. This shit was spicy. And he's put everyone on notice. Huey O, Gregory Myers, Austin Zero, everyone is on notice.
Oye, si la más puta son la más fina, si la más puta son.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event of the evening. And there is a match that I mentioned very, very much early on, and that was the champion versus champion contest. And that is it right now, as there he goes, the Rogue General, Huey O, walking in for one of the biggest title matches of his career. And there he goes, the Rogue General Mason Brooks looks on as he watches the Rogue villain try to capture another championship for Rogue Elite. And this can be seen over at Slamfest. They did lose the World Heavyweight Championship, but they did gain the United States Championship, and they did retain the Global Championship. So this game of chess, this game of just like battlefield between the Pure Wrestling Alliance locker room and Rogue Elite rages on with a whole new element, with a whole new game entering and a whole new player entering the playing field, and that being Liam Ingle, because we all know Liam Ingle has no association with Rogue Elite anymore, has no association with the Pure Wrestling Alliance locker room. It is an absolute free-for-all, and the titles are the Infinity Stones. Those championships are the keys to this city, the true claim to domination. And tonight, Rogue Elite can capture another Infinity Stone, one that they've never had, and that is the White Beauty, the television championship held by the leader of the Myers Society, the television champion, Gregory Myers. And this has been another man who has been, safe to say, the talk of the town in his own right. He came in hot, defeated a man in Swindle Soprano, who was one of the hottest things in last season. He is the inaugural television champion. And keep in mind, there only been 2 TV champions in the last year. So you can tell when someone wins this championship, it's not for the faint of heart. They are a battle-tested warrior, because they defend this championship week in and week out. And right here tonight, just a week removed from the Showcase of the Immortals, when Gregory Myers defeated a legend in Reckless Rebel. He is back just 7 days later, here ready to go to war again. Not challenge for the United States Championship. No. He is defending only his television crown. So, a lot of thoughts. And like I mentioned earlier, he defeated Reckless Rebel. And the stipulation was simple. If Reckless was to lose, he would join the Myers Society. So it is safe to say that Reckless could be somewhere waiting in the ring. But it also seems very, very rare that Reckless is reckless. And he will do whatever he wants. So if he does show his face tonight, it might not be to help the television champion. As you see, both these men are ready to get this match underway. The ref calling for the bell, and now it is on. Myers, O'Grady, 2 men who are making easy cases for the MVP this season so far, season 3. And they are coming out big with strongs and grapples. And in a way, this has to be stable warfare. But it's very, very different now. Reckless Rebel, is he with Gregory Myers? Is he with the Myers Society? Or is he on his own? Is Huey O really focused with all the stuff going on with Rogue Elite? Is Rogue Elite really focused? Mason Brooks is dealing with Jordan Jacobs. Craziest recovering. Mason Brooks is clearly watching. And you know that he is not coming down to ringside. Huey O has promised to get this done on his own. So this is going to be a proving ground night for Huey O. If Huey O can defeat Gregory Myers and win 2 titles and bring 2 titles home to Rogue Elite, you got to be looking at the hierarchy of Rogue Elite a lot different. You got to be thinking about it as such. Huey O has to move up to maybe a rogue sergeant than just the rogue villain or a pawn or a recruit, just to say, this right here is a big night, promotion night for one Huey O'Grady. And a huge gutbuster landed by Gregory Myers and shot off by Huey O'Grady. And both of these men trading moves, trading blows. Like I said, these men are some of the best athletes in the world, but 2 of the best young athletes in the Alliance. They are the backbones. You can easily say the pillars of Pure Wrestling Alliance. The new set of pillars of the new generation. There is a Mount Rushmore. There is a group of men that started this industry, but we are safely in the new era of Pure Wrestling Alliance. Who are the pillars of that era, you may say? Arguably these 2 men right here, right now, as Myers lands a huge knee strike right to the head, and the Kawada style kicks, knocking Huey O right onto his back. And this is kind of like the danger zone for Huey O. You have to keep in mind, he did go through a war, and you are just 7 days removed. But the type of battle that he went through with Amir was wild. And you see what happened with Amir earlier tonight for not taking it easy and not trying to find kind of a chill pill between the weeks. And now he's laid out and Leo Mingo is on his ass. But this could be a different story for Huey O. As he knocks down Gregory Myers with the enziguri, and Myers is trying to find his way out of the ring. And that is smart. The ring awareness from Myers, knowing to get himself out of dodge. But Huey O going out and dodges a huge running roundhouse kick, but couldn't dodge that one, and knocks Huey O right on his fucking neck. That was bad, ladies and gentlemen. Gregory has him up. And a huge reverse bomb, a move I haven't seen in a very long time. And Gregory Myers landing the Fisherman Buster, that vintage Fisherman Buster that he hits. He loves that. And the way he was dropping Reckless on his neck, it is no surprise why he is still standing here. Television champion today. That move is devastating. Oh, but those right hands. Huey O. Oh, have we seen this before? Up. Storm. Breaker from Huey O. Osprey-esque. You can see Huey O is pulling out all the stops like he did, just like at Slamfest. Throwing Gregory Myers to the outside, though. Oh, huge belly-to-belly suplex. And you can see this is a different kind of Huey O. Ever since, and I know this is, you can say, oh, it's common sense, ever since Slamfest. But you really got to see it now. The confidence is there. The edge is there. There is something that you see inside of a wrestler. Oh, but Gregory has him up. Ooh, Gregory going up top. What is he going for? Oh, both men at the top. They're in the danger zone. What is he doing? Oh, Gregory Myers landing a huge reverse neck breaker. And Huey O is in a world of damage. He is in a world of hurt. Gregory Myers is looking to end this. Huey O is getting up. What is he going for? Oh, the stomp from the top rope. And Gregory Myers has completely gone unhinged. And this is what we were talking about. That psychoness, that unhingedness from Gregory Myers that he's been displaying for the last few weeks is officially back on display again. And he is not just looking to win and defend that television championship. He is looking to end the career of Huey O'Grady. And I don't know if Huey O even knows what world he's in. He's taunting, but I don't know if he should be. This is dangerous, ladies and gentlemen, but this is the length that these men are willing to go to ensure that they keep their piece of the prize. They keep their key to the castle. Oh, as Huey lands a huge German suplex onto Gregory Myers. Oh, and a kick to the midsection. That's the thing. Now you got to chip away. You've taken some huge, devastating blows that I know would have taken out other men 100%. So this means now kind of have to hit the big red button. You have to kick it into overdrive, Huey, because if you don't, Gregory Myers is ultimately going to find a way to come out victorious today. Huey O'Grady gets his opponent up. Oh, we've seen this before. Ooh, lethal combination, shades of Jay Lethal, showing off the prowess and the knowledge in professional wrestling from Huey O'Grady. But there he goes. Ooh. Oh, we've seen this before. Going to the gutbuster again. Ooh, going and targeting the midsection. Oh, I've seen this before. The quick roll-up. He almost won the title like this is Slamfest. Ooh, and not even a 2 count. And that is the awareness of Gregory Myers to know where he's at all times inside of this ring. Oh, ooh, and a huge counter followed by the enziguri by Huey O'Grady. And both of these men showing that no matter what damage they take in this match, they are both very well still sharp as they go along in this contest. Oh, but it's another forearm. And we saw those forearms come into play at Slamfest against Reckless Rebel. That forearm was so vicious to the back of the skull, it almost ended the match right there. So that, honestly, man, those are some forearms that he has to stay away from if Huey O'Grady wants to find a way to come out of this match victorious. He has him up again. He's going for it. Lands another Stormbreaker. And now you're starting to see kind of the awareness leave Gregory Myers' body. You're starting to see he looks a little bit loopy. The lights are on, but I don't know if anyone's home. And it's now or never for Huey O'Grady. And he's got him. And now you have to kind of find a way to, get on top and take advantage. We've seen this before. KTK lands it. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out at 2. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, I thought that was it. I thought that was Huey's moment in time. Oh, wait, a huge spinning cutter from O'Grady. And I have never seen that maneuver, not even at Slamfest. And that is showing you the depths and severity of this match and how far these men are going to pull this out. But Gregory Myers is finding his awareness. He knows he's in a world of hurt and he's got to get out the way. And both of these men are not letting each other get outdone. Counter after counter. But Huey O, shoving Myers out to the outside. And now the fight is officially back outside. And it's anyone's ball game here. Myers picking up O'Grady. Oh, and throwing him into the steel steps. And both men coming out the gate strong now, showing they're about to hit that second and third gear. But here, no matter how much you give, how much you think you can go, the body will give out because we are in the latter stages of the match. And the damage that these men have put onto each other, as you can see, is on full display. Huey O landing the enziguri, not even be able to get up to his feet. And both of these men might not make it to the count of 10. The referee is at 7. At 8, Grady needs to get in now. The count of 9. And both these men just make the count. Oh, but O'Grady knocks the ref down. And that's Reckless Rebel. He's here. He's definitely here. Here we go. Steel chair right to the back of the skull. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's it. Myers has him up. Got it. Long blower to the back. That's the midsection he was working on. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the Myers Society has shown his strength. Reckless Rebel has played his first factor in a match for the Myers Society. And it is safe to say that this society is thriving. This coalition is showing promise. And the television championship is in the possession of the Myers Society. And Mason Brooks does not look happy. Rogue Elite looks like they have more problems than they're letting on. But the Myers Society is running strong, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.